Okay, now I'm going to take you through the whole Safari, pretty much the web browser, everything you're going to need to know about this guy. First things first, you'll notice this. Here's your URL bar, address bar. This is your Google bar, or you can change it to a bunch of different other search platforms like Yahoo or Bing. Here you can go ahead, I'm just going to press that, and I just go to a web page. I'm going to go to ours at yourmachhelpers.com. and go to the page. Now, as it loads, you should be on Wi-Fi, or if you've got a 3G iPad, you can use the 3G. So this is kind of our just the page. Now, what you can do is, let's say you went to a web page like this one, where you want to get all of our news and updates right just from your phone. Instead of going to the App Store, these are called web apps. So you're going to click this little action arrow right here, and then we're going to go to Add to Home Screen. And so you can change the name if you want, but most websites will come with it populated, and you just go ahead and hit add. There we go. And it brings you up. Now you got a web app, so you can literally press that, and it's just like opening up an app, except it's a web. It's on the internet. Now we'll go to, like I was saying, that's the search bar. If you want to open up a new tab, you just click the plus arrow, and then you can hit movie trailers. And you could go ahead and search that. That's just like your Google search on like anything else. Now keep going across the top. There's your reload or refresh button. If a page stalls out or something acts goofy, you can always hit that button. This goes back to the action arrow. Add bookmark. You can add to reading list, which is a pretty cool feature if you've got a web page with a lot of information on it that you want to read for or offline later on. Like let's say you're going on an airplane or you're traveling. You can hit reading list. There's usually an icon right up here as well that will say reading list. You can bring it up to that, and it will completely show you. You can read all that stuff offline or on. I showed you the add to home screen button already. We'll go ahead and you can go mail this link if you have your email set up. You can tweet, and you could also print if you're around an air printer or air capable printer. Now we'll click here. This is like your bookmarks, your history. This is where that reading list function would be. History kind of shows you what you've looked at. Bookmark bar is along here. If you have bookmarks set up, you can have all individual placeholders right there on the page, and that's where you can add stuff. Another cool thing is the iPad user guide that's provided by Apple. And what I'm going to do here, this looks just like the system preferences function, so I'm going to go ahead and click that again and hit, actually I'm going to want to go to the action arrow, and I'm going to add that to the home screen as well. And it says iPad guide. So then this is saved on there for you, so anytime you have any questions, you can either refer back to us or you can refer to the iPad guide. Now we'll go back into Safari. We'll just go and click the back arrow. And that's pretty much it. If you want to close a page, hit here. And let's say we'll go into, let's go back to our history, and we'll go to the movie trailers. Now let's say I wanted to go to coming soon. And if I want to go back just like before, just like on any web browser on a computer, there's your back arrow or your plus arrow, your forward and back. That's pretty much the basics of Safari. And the thing with Apple, just start playing with it. If anything ever gets screwed up, you can reset it, but that's usually not going to be a problem with your iPad. Signing out.